With this WVLI News Update, I'm Rob West, back with a look at today's news right after this.
Stay connected to your community, even on the go. The WVLI Podcast Network brings you 3 great local shows. The WVLI News Update keeps you informed. Kankakee Valley Community Happenings gets you ready for the weekend. And This One Time in Kankakee shares the incredible stories of our area. Find the WVLI Podcast Network wherever you get your podcasts or at WVLI927.com. The voices you trust beyond the dial.
Kankakee City Police investigating a fatal shooting in the city. In a press release, City Police say it was just after 3:30 yesterday afternoon. Officers called to the 1100 block of East Merchant Street for a report of shots fired. When they got there, officers say they found 2 gunshot victims in the front yard of a home. Both men taken to the hospital to be treated for their injuries. One of the 2, 40-year-old Randall D. Young of Kankakee, later died of his injuries. The other man's injuries thought to be non-life-threatening. City Police ask anyone with information about the shooting to call their office or Crime Stoppers at 815-93-CRIME. National Weather Service has confirmed another tornado spawned by the June 11th storms in the area. Last Friday, the Weather Service confirmed a storm near Morocco, Indiana, was an EF0 tornado with winds at about 85 miles an hour. The state of Illinois is setting records when it comes to the most tornadoes in a year. Weather Service says the state has experienced at least 147 tornadoes so far in 2026. That breaks the previous record of 142 set in 2024. Illinois also leads the country in the number of tornadoes, according to preliminary data from the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration. Poison Control Center records show American teens are abusing over-the-counter medications at an alarming rate. Tammy Trujillo reports.
A recent health advisory from America's Poison Centers cited a concerning rise in cases of allergy and sleep medication abuse in teens between the ages of 13 and 19. Cases involving sleep and allergy medications rose by 32%. America's Poison Centers is urging adults to store all medications safely and out of reach of kids and teens. They also advise parents to be aware of social media trends or challenges that may encourage unsafe use of Benadryl or other medications. I'm Tammy Trujillo.
Kankakee County Animal Control warning about a rabid bat found in the northern part of the county. In a Facebook post, Animal Control says the bat was found in the 100 block of West Taylor in Grant Park. It's tested positive for rabies. They remind you to have all your pets vaccinated against the disease. They say you can call their office if you have any questions and call them or can come if you find a bat in your home. Iroquois County Sheriff's Police reporting the arrest of a Watseka woman on drug charges. According to reports, Iroquois County deputies pulled over a car driven by 42-year-old Veronica R. Davis of Watseka Thursday because they say she was wanted on an outstanding warrant. Search of her car allegedly turned up suspected meth and packaging materials. Iroquois County deputies arrested Davis for possession with intent to deliver. Village of Manteno reminds property owners with short-term rentals they need to fill out an application for a license with the village clerk to comply with an ordinance passed by the village trustees earlier this year. Village Marketing and Communications Manager Ashley Peterson.
Under the new ordinance, each operator of a short-term rental property must apply for a license. There is no licensing fee. However, applicants must provide proof of property tax payments and proof of insurance. Licenses are valid for 1 calendar year and must be renewed annually. Violations of the ordinance may result in fines ranging from $50 to $750.
Peterson says short-term rental applications are available on the Manteno Village website. In sports, St. Louis Cardinals won yesterday. The Sox lost. The Cubs got rained out. Sox lost to the Tigers 5-4 in Detroit, completing the 3-game sweep for the Tigers. Cards beat the Royals 12-10. Cubs are in New York to take on the Mets tonight. The Sox host the Guardians. The Cards host the Diamondbacks. Chicago Sky look to avoid a 6th loss in a row as they visit the Connecticut Sun tonight. Corey Heim won yesterday's Anduril 250 at Naval Base Coronado. The field heads to Sonoma next Sunday. And there are 4 World Cup matches today. Argentina takes on Austria. France faces Iraq. Norway takes on Senegal. And Jordan plays Algeria. That is a look at news and sports here on this Monday. Have a good rest of your day. Be safe, everybody. I'm Rob West.
This one time in Kankakee, I lost my leg while farming.
Hear the incredible and inspiring story of Willie Van Wassenhove on the latest episode of This One Time in Kankakee. Listen now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your shows. It's all part of the WVLI Podcast Network. The voices you trust beyond the dial.